My mom and dad is my song, your favorite child. I recently studied about Southeast Asia and I would like our family to move to Laos. This sounds very strange because obviously we're having a really good life in Vietnam already and why should we move there? But however, I suggest moving to Laos because it would be better for us since we are expatriate and there will be some more privileges that we will earn when we move there. For example, the cost of living is low, so we obviously benefit from this. And since that is expatriate, we also can earn more wealth in terms of moving abroad. First thing I want to mention is the low cheap pay for clothing productions. By looking at the chart, you can clearly see that Laos have the cheaper cost for buying clothes compared to Vietnam. And I know that moms really love shopping, so definitely gonna get into this. Nextly, I want to mention about weather. As we all know, weather of Laos and Vietnam is there's no much different from each other, but it's just different in the month that their rain and the temperature will be variety on. So firstly, this is the chart of Laos weather. You can see that mostly the the amount of rain they rain a lot in June, July, August, and September. While this is our Vietnamese map of weather, is the rain mostly come in September, October, November, and December. It's, I think that is not a big deal because it's just a change in month, so it's not really affect that much. Secondly, it's about temperature. Temperatures is vary from 25 into uh, 35, which is similar to us 20 into 32, 35. So this is a similarity that I have to mention because there's not much changes in weather in terms of Laos or Vietnam. Nextly is the GDP per capita in 2018. So I checked this chart recently. It's only in 2018. So by looking at the chart, it is obviously that GDP of Laos is similar to Vietnam. But matter of fact that we are expatriate, as I mentioned before, that company could definitely give us more privileges and more wealth than if we go to Laos than if we stay in Vietnam. Nextly, I want to mention about the politics of Laos. So Laos government is Laos People's Democratic Republic, which consists of one party socialist republic. Institution of the government will be evaluated strongly by the Council of Ministers. I think this type of political system could be suitable for our family because firstly we have freedom in everything since Laos is democratic country. Secondly, the system itself seems organized and neat, since policy and laws being adjusted by many members in the format of divine rights. Lastly is the economic system. Since Laos is a socialist state which replicate from Chinese and Vietnamese socialist oriented market, Laos GDP is one of the lowest GDP in the world due to landlocked and lack of facilities as well as natural disaster. I think that socialist economic is the best form of economic of system. Firstly, our business won't be fully controlled or manipulated by like communism or fascism. Secondly, capitalism seems very flashy and superiority outside, but eventually it's very easy to collapse. Since government have very little and usually fix their institution for better economic system, it would harm the country eventually. However, socialist is the combination of these two things, communism and capitalism, so that private business can still grow and develop with the government from the authority to make sure they are going to correct order that to make sure that they are going in the correct order. This is the main reason why socialism is the best form of economy. Yeah, that's what my thought on why we should move to Laos, and I think you guys should consider about my suggestions.